Oh I, rubbish bins. It's your Beatles crack dealer, M Cube. This is a voice reveal video. Don't I sound extremely sexy? I'm joking. This is a text-to-speech program the dank memers love to use. I wish I sounded this robotic and British in real life. Today's video is gonna be different and I was deciding whether or not to do it at all because I wasn't sure if anyone even wanted a process video / crack video making tutorial. Luckily, I asked y'all first so that I wouldn't be exhausting myself for nothing. Anyway, this is already too long of an introduction to start on, so let's go digging for rubbish and making it into more pungent rubbish for the world to see. What in the crap is a crack video? A crack video is basically a derivation or offshoot of YouTube poop videos, or simply called YTPs. It's basically shitposting, but in a longer format. Crack videos in particular are special to fandoms, as they are full of inside jokes, as opposed to regular YTPs that are complete and utter nonsense anyone can enjoy. Probably. How do I make a crack video? You have to start by listing down what crack segments you want to make.
This'll be super handy for you. When you think of a crack segment, write it down immediately on your list. I like to use my Notes app or Google Keep for keeping track of my crack ideas. Next are the gathering of assets, your downloading of photos, videos, and audios you need to make for your crack video. If you have the assets you need on hand, great. If not, just download the stuff you need off the internet. Everything's on YouTube nowadays anyway and can be downloaded with a converter website. I'd show you how to do it, but I don't want to get fucked by YouTube for doing so. Let's just go to the next step. Next is the editing process. Personally, my favorite. Also, let me be the first to assure you that it actually doesn't take that much talent to produce a crack video. Basically, anyone with basic video editing skills and an internet connection can make one. For fuck's sake, I still make my videos on iMovie, the software I've been using since I began this channel. And guess what? No one gives a shit. As long as it's funny to someone, they won't give two flying circus fucks about the editing software. Hell, the shoddy software gives it a homemade shitpost feel, so what have you got to lose? I've painstakingly studied my crack videos to see what kind of crack segments I've produced and I've narrowed it down to these types. Music over a scene. My first crack segment ever was just playing what I deemed fitting music over a scene because I thought it was funny as hell. Easily one of the easiest to edit because you just attach the original audio of the video and dub it over with music. However, you can use the music with the original audio if there is an effect you want to achieve. Like this clip from my second Beatles crack video where I played God Save the Queen over John's so-called ribbon cutting ceremony.
And under the bridge open.
Another example is in my third crack video where I use most of the original clip but remove the original music coming from Ringo's Radio to Wannabe by the Spice Girls.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my
Yeah, we have that thing up as well. There you go. What the?
Memes. Self-explanatory. I make use of a meme as a crack segment. For this example, I used the "We'll be right back" meme from the Eric Andre show.
Hello, grandfather. Hello. He can talk then, can he? Of course he can talk, he's a human being, isn't he?
Well, if he's your grandfather, who knows?
It takes a bit of editing based on what meme you are using. Sometimes you have to overlay text or green screen videos, or filters. Probably the most painstaking process depending on what meme you are trying to use. Reactions, also pretty self-explanatory. You play a clip and cut to a reaction to that clip.
And they referred to Day Tripper as being about a prostitute.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, yeah. And Norwegian Wood as being about a lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
No. Stop! I just wanted to know what your intent was when you wrote it.
Stop!
And what your feeling is about the Time magazine criticism of the music that is being written today.
For many of my crack videos, I use JonTron reactions as they are probably the most relatable reactions you can find from someone. An easy edit. Just get your clip and put your other clip next to it. Bada bing, bada boom. Responses. This is a variation of reaction wherein your main crack video subject is the one reacting to a clip, as opposed to a reaction clip for your crack video subject's clips. Same process as the reaction clip when editing.
Well, just leave a little note to tell you you are on mine. Send you yellow flowers when the sky is gray. Hey.
No, actually, we're just good friends.
Featuring. This is one of my favorite ones to do. Basically, you take a sound from a video, whether or not it is from your crack video subject, and synchronize it with a song. It's a bit of a challenge to edit because you have to sync it up just right, but it ends up very satisfying in the end.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help! You know I need someone. Help!
Montage. This is just showing off various pictures or clips of your subject to fitting music. It can vary from just showing off curse pictures of your subject to full-blown phantom edits. Unfortunately, I am but a crack channel, so I do not have examples of phantom edits because I like taking the piss out of my subjects rather than simping over them. Sorry. Dubbing. This last one is where I take a clip and replace with audio from a different media source. However, what makes this different from music over a scene is that it uses dialogue and you have to sync it up with your clip. A bit difficult to do, but not impossible to pull off.
Scott, things aren't as happy as they used to be down here at the unemployment office. Joblessness is no longer just for philosophy majors. Useful people are starting to feel the pinch.
I haven't been able to find a job in 6 years.
Huh. And what training do you have?
5 years of modern dance, 6 years of tap.
So, those are basically the sorts of segments I do for the channel, along with my process of executing them. But as you all know, I have my totally rubbish trademarks that let you know that you are indeed watching a totally rubbish studios crack video. Cold open. This is a fairly recent one, as I've only started doing it in Beatles Crack 10. Basically, I just ripped off the old Adult Swim bumpers to make dumb jokes and to fill time. For all of these, I used Ariana Grande instrumentals because a lot of them give the vibe that those old bumpers had back in the day. Credits. Something I have done consistently with all my crack videos. The old format looked like this, with just scrolling text played to whatever my favorite song was at the time. However, with Beatles Crack 9 onwards, I began using unused footage from my video sources as a way to show who quote unquote starred in the video and to get the most bang for my buck with the videos I had to download. So much footage I spent so much time downloading goes unused, so I take it upon myself to milk it for what it's worth. It's also a great way to eat up time. So yeah, that's pretty much my process for making crack videos. The editing bits you saw is a sneak peek of Beatles Crack 12. Coming very soon. Thanks for watching and remember, life is rubbish, so make the most out of it.